level, were you pleased to get a bit of sheen on the performance overall, say on top of the result obviously you wanted?
Yeah, look, we won a game, third game in 7 days, another clean sheet, we're in a semi-final. Livingston never had, I think, a shot on target, so it was a good night for us.
What pleased you most overall about the performance from yourself?
We just stayed with the ball a bit more first half, we were a bit more patient. I thought at times we could speed up a little bit, but in terms of our general possession it was much better than the weekend, and Abdullah sort of showed the way really with his running off the ball. We need to do a little bit more of that, and by the end of the game we did.
How pleased were you with Ridvan to get his goal, to get such a goal to open his account?
Yeah, delighted for him because he's had a rough first year and a bit to his Rangers career, because he showed moments and flashes of why the club invested in him and why he was such a big talent in Turkey in the national team so young, but obviously injuries have held him back, and so hopefully that's the start of him showing what he can do more regularly.
Is he injured, Michael, and Kemal as well? What's the situation with those two?
Ridvan was cramped, Kamar is a groin problem, so we'll know more tomorrow.
In terms of the full-time whistle, if you compare that to the weekend, it seemed to be quite a different atmosphere. You sense that changing?
I just think we've got to win football games, won another one, it's 4 on the bounce, it's clean sheet. Yeah, I think the difference between today and the weekend, I don't know where the rubbish come from that Motherwell were the better team at the weekend. Look at the stats, they weren't the better team in that football game. So I was right to say in possession we were poor, we were better tonight, we won the game. On to the next one.
How do you ensure that you build on that? Because last Thursday we saw such an impressive result against Real Betis, then a drop at the weekend against Motherwell, albeit still away. How do you ensure that you continue the standards as high as there?
Well, the thing is, when you ask teams to play 3 games in 7 days, and then you ask them to play 4 in 10, the entertainment and the energy value is going to go down. The risk of players getting injured, not just for Rangers, in any league, in any country, that's it. So I think for us to just keep winning at this moment in time, look at the list of players that are out. They're the players that bring the guile and bring the style to the team. I thought tonight, first half, Sam Lammers played well. I thought Abdullah was eye-catching. That's his 5th goal, 4th and 5th goal in probably 7 or 8 starts. He's scored in some important games so far, so well done to him.
Michael, can I ask you about either side? You speak about Sam Lammers there, you had Abdullah and Ridvan. Happy with what you got from your players on either flank tonight?
Yeah, I was pleased enough. You know, the triangles on the side worked well. I thought at times Sifu went high and let Sam stay wider. Other times James went high and he came inside. You saw when Dujon came on that James, we're looking at maybe at times going up a line as well, and he gets a good assist for Ryan. It's just at this moment in time with the games coming, there's not much in between we can work on. It's just every time we play at the minute, it's just making sure everyone's fit and healthy for the next one. So games coming around thick and fast. I thought our left side tonight was probably the reason we won the game. I thought Ridvan and Abdullah between them, the energy they showed down that side, it obviously led to the first 2 goals.
Michael, have you had a kind of change in philosophy slightly? From the start of the season we seem to be playing with more retains and narrow, we seem to be playing a wee bit more expansively wide. Has that been a decision by yourself just based on what you've seen so far? It seemed to obviously have good effect tonight. It seemed to suit Abdallah, who did probably have his best night for the club so far.
The biggest issue we've had is all the players who knew the way we played in the final third moved on, and loads of new guys come in and had to find their feet and their relationships. We played tonight exactly the same as we went back to, really, the 4-3-2-1, and just asked at times for him to play a little bit wider, depending on the triangles, how he's always played. But coming back this season without Morelos, Cholak, Sakala, Arfield, Hadji, Tillman, Campbell's not playing tonight, Lawrence is not playing, Ryan Kent, these players had the relationships, and so we're building new ones. And I thought the front 3 tonight, or certainly Sam and Abdullah, I thought they did their roles ever so well, so I'm pleased for both of them.
In regards to the squad, I was just going to say, in regards to the squad, is there anyone due back soon, or is things going to get better injury-wise or anything?
I think by the back end of next week, there's a half chance that we might see Kieran Dow and Nico Raskin by the time we go and play St Mirren. But the call will be made on that a little bit later. Otherwise, this is the boys that we're working with. So to lose Kamar tonight possibly is disappointing, and it just shows how much strain that the team's under at the moment. So fair play to the players for playing with so much control tonight and winning the game. There's a lot of eyes on them at the moment, and I thought tonight they did very, very well.
Michael, you mentioned there you brought on Dujon Stilling, slotting him in at right back, and James Tavernier moving forward into midfield. That's obviously happened late in a couple of games recently. Is that something that the Rangers supporters can expect to see more often as the season progresses?
I think so, because Dujon's such an excellent player that it's really hard to keep him out. Our captain plays right back and has been excelling as well, so we're blessed in that position. Dujon can obviously go across the left back, but I feel we have two very, very good left backs, and unless we want to change the system to a back three, which at times, if you look at the names on the piece of paper, it looks less adventurous, then I think that we need to look at an option at some time that James going up a line, certainly to allow him to get into crossing positions maybe a little bit easier. And it was lovely the way they combined for the goal.
Michael, just your reaction to drawing Hearts in the semi-final, who obviously got there on the back of a wonderful goal by Alex Lowry last night.
Yeah, it's a team I've probably watched the most this season because of Alex. I was at their game last week and unfortunately didn't get on against St Mirren, which was a good game. I think both ties look very, very good for the neutral, good for the competition. It's quite a long way off with the amount of games we got, and listen, it will be a really good day out for everybody, and when we get there, there's no point going to a semi-final without wanting to go back for the big day out in December, so that'll be our focus right now. Really recover and play against Aberdeen in 2 days time.
Michael, can I just ask you, your mood seems to have changed a little bit the last couple of weeks. Have you been a bit irked by some of the reaction noise? You're normally quite a, I don't know, kind of chirpy kind of guy that feels like a bit more pointed now?
No, not really. It's just we're in the middle of a big schedule, and with focus, we come back after the international break hurting a little bit as a team. Naturally, you would with the way that went. The boys have responded really well. It's important that we're honest with each other. It's important that we drive standards, but it's also important that we realise that at this moment in time, with the games coming and the players we've got out, that we just continue to look robust and strong as a team defensively, and then the chances will come off the back of that. I want it to be a bit more open and free flowing and expansive, and I think with some of the names we've got out, they'll give us that after the international break, hopefully.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.